use what we've been talking about with similar shapes. So congruent is when all sides are the same length and angles are the same measure. There's times that when figures may be similar though, and this is what we talked about yesterday. This is summarizing yesterday. The angles are all the same and the sides are proportional. Proportional really means you have that scale factor. Oh, yep, scale factor. Scale factor, okay? When sides are proportional, we can set up a I don't know what word I was going for there, so we'll just cross it out. Okay? Okay, like the other day when we were putting in boxes around, I went through a box of pencils in a day. This is insane, you guys. You guys should bring your own pencils. I paid for these out of my own pocket. Okay. The other day we did shapes to match things up. Remember that when we put boxes around the same sides, squares around the same sides? We're going to do the same thing here, but we're going to worry about our side lengths. Okay. If I put a box around 10, 10 is between 4 swoops and 3 swoops. On the other shape, what number is between 4 swoops and 3 swoops? 15. So put a box around 15. 13 is between 1 swoop and 4 swoops. There's nothing there, is there? So is 13 going to be useful to us? No. Cross off 13 because it doesn't match up with anything. 12 is between 2 swoops and 3 swoops. M? Okay. Now, 24 is nothing that we can even worry about. Cross it off. All right. We set up 2 things that go together. I need the shape that has 2 numbers. What 2 numbers go together? 10 and 15. So I'm going to put 10 over 15. Both of those had squares around them. Now my other ones are 12 and M, but I have to decide which one goes where. Okay? With 10, what number is in the same shape as 10? What number is in the same shape as 10? 12. So that one goes on top. What does 12 match up with? M. M. Now, 1 fraction equals 1 fraction. Butterfly. We cross multiply. We're going to take 10 times M equals 12 times 15. 10 times M is 10M. 12 times 15. 180. Then what do? Divide it by 10 on both sides. M equals 18. Make sure you don't shortcut this. I did this with my other classes yesterday, and when people were taking shortcuts showing their work, they were getting things wrong. Okay? Let's do it again. 2 triangles are similar. Find the missing side measures. Start on the left. Okay? Put a square around that 6. 6 is between a 1 and a 3. What number matches up with that? 3. Good job. You want to go 9 or X? Which one you want to do next? 9. Put a circle around 9. It's between a 1 and a 2. You got to pay attention to the markings. It's not just flipped over. 1 and 2 is right here. That's a y. In order to get these triangles to match, we would have to rotate this. Okay? Then x, I'm going to put a triangle around, is between 3 and 2. And that one matches up with 6. Okay. Now, I need to pick the two numbers that have the same shape. What two numbers have the same shape around them that are both numbers? Tone? 6 and 3. Very good. So you want 6 on top or 6 on bottom? Okay, 6 over 3. Cross off x and 6. We're going to find y. We're going to find y. Okay? Now, what other number is with 6 in the same shape? 9. So 9 goes on top. And what goes on the bottom? Y. 9 matches up with y. Now, what are you going to do? Cross multiply butterfly. 6 times y. 3 times 9. What's 3 times 9? 27. Divide both sides by 6. 4.5. 4.5. Okay, I'm going to make you do the next one on your own. Baby steps. First, go put the shapes around the numbers that go together. Don't go any further. Just put the shapes, match up the right numbers with each other. Pay attention to your markings. Pay attention to your markings. Correct, yep. Okay, if I put a box around or a square around 5, what number on the other triangle should I put a box around? 4, nicely done. If I put a circle around 10, 8. If I put a triangle around x, 4.8. Nicely done, you guys. Now, do you have to have a square around 5? You might have used a circle. But as long as you have 5 and 4 matched up, 10 and 8 matched up, and x and 4.8. Somebody raise your hand and tell me two numbers that go together. One from the left triangle, one from the right triangle. They're going to have the same shape around them. Marilyn, 5 and 4. Is there a different number we could choose or a different set of numbers? What could you choose? 8 and 10, absolutely. Okay, absolutely. So we're going to choose 5 and 4. All right, now we're going to worry about x. And what matches with x? 4.8. Okay, which one of those is in the same shape as 5? X. This is the same triangle, so x is going to go on top. And it matches up with what? 4.8. Cross multiply on your own right now. See what you get for x. Did you get 6? Yeah. 5 times 4.8 is 24. 4 times x is 4x. Divide by 4, you get x equals 6. Now I'm going to show you. Addison used 8 and 10. Okay? Did you put 8 on top? Okay, so she did 8 over 10. And then she did 4.8 over x. Now that looks different than what we did, but guess what? She got the same answer because 8 and 10 do go together. And just like we checked, whoops, go away. Don't know how to make you go away. There we go. 8 and 4.8 are from the same triangle. So it's not, you don't have to set it up a certain way on the first part, but it just it makes your second part a little bit different sometimes. Okay? As you're working and we walk around, I expect to see different shapes around all of those side lengths so that you know which ones match up. Okay? As you're working, we'll be around to check, but I don't have an answer key yet, so you got to give me a second to make an answer key. All right? Here's your worksheet.